0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On 1st and 10, Huntley. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. 8 catches, 137 yards, and a score.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Huntley working from the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
Well, when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle them down, get them into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against them. That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third down, here's Huntley now.
I hit the button.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Didn't mean to do that. I did not
so
mean
the
to do that.
defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incomplete.
That was my fault.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Duvernay was a Pro Bowl return man for the second straight year, but Baltimore also tried getting his home run ability involved more in the offense last season. Top 400 yards, and he gets them a first down.
To throw, Huntley. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we get a look at their most recent draft class, and you need to get real familiar with some of these names here because this front office thinks that these are going to be guys that have an impact for them on Sundays for years to come.
I think you're exactly right about that, and what I know about this group doing the drafting, it's not all about instant value when they put their class together. They wanted every pick to be somebody they see as a starter, maybe not today, but someone they can develop to make him one within the first couple of seasons. How about their strategy? All about long-term upside, and they added a ton of it this spring.
And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They go play action with Huntley. Crossing the field, Beckham makes the catch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Huntley off of play action. He completes it to Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, here's Edwards. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down throw from Huntley. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are within an extra point. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Huntley.
Oh, shit.
Away. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Cincinnati now ready to take the field as we eat closer and closer to intermediate. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Oh, God, shut the hell up.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A final shot before break. Huntley, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our... Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Get the ball back.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
How?
This one will be brought back to the 22. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
But that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin.
Here's Huntley. Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Huntley to throw. Oh, he tried to
right to him.
On the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it.
Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Huntley now bootlegging it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. On the draw is Edwards. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Out of the gun, Huntley. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to... After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Here's Huntley. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball
do that with this
but
one.
as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On the handoff, Edwards. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Huntley looks to throw.
Wrong button.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. We're pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Great to see Edwards back doing what he does best. Mr. Dependable for the Ravens backfield. He's faced injury woes the last 2 years, missing all of 2021 and almost half of 2022. But back at full strength now, he can be a load.
On 1st and 10, Huntley slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Ready, set.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2nd down, here's Huntley. Quick slant complete to OBJ.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on 1st down. Huntley. And he's got it. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out the
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Huntley's throw complete there to Beckham.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on second down. Huntley quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Huntley.
Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. On the draw, here's Mitchell.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 14.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard
another
line.
flag.
Give him 2 on the play.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Tyler Huntley,
his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Here's Huntley.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Huntley. That is caught.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Now Huntley. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
I tried, guys. I tried.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to... Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Cincinnati, they make amends
No,
for their
I'm
week
not-
one
I'm also
loss
not
by
looking at the
winning their home
quarterback
opener.
that I need
And they'll
for
get
this
to stay
team.
home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.